Hello everyone, this is Ferdinand and welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for tuning in. Yet again, I just want to say thank you for all of those who did manage to see my previous videos and are coming back to watch more. If you're new here, please subscribe to the channel, like, share, and do leave a comment in the comment section and let me know what you think. And also, if you have any feedback or any suggestions, I would definitely love to hear what you have to say. Now, starting off with this video, I just wanted to cover a couple of things. Yesterday I did my reaction to the State of Play by Sony. There was one thing that I mentioned in there. The new game Returnal I mentioned was being made by Housemarque, and I was under the impression that they were the developers who made the Order 1886. Unfortunately, that is incorrect. I don't know why is it that I got them confused with Ready at Dawn, because Ready at Dawn is a developer that basically created the Order 1886. For some reason I had the two development teams confused, the two studios confused, so definitely my apologies in that regard. If some of you who may have watched the video may have said, oh my god, what an idiot thing for Lance to say, definitely my bad in that regard. Anyway, so we have a couple of things that I wanted to go over in this video and kind of see what you guys think about them, what your thoughts are on it as well. The first thing that I wanted to talk about was that I did see a video from Rich of Review Tech USA. I mean, for me personally, his videos are a little bit of a hit or miss at times. So there's a couple of things that he covered that I just kind of, wanted to give my 2 cents on as well. So one video he made and he posted his thoughts on was Halo Infinite. Now, I am a huge fan of the Halo series. I mean, that's what basically got me into PC gaming. The first game, Halo Combat Evolved. I absolutely love that game, and I didn't own an Xbox for a very big part of my life until I came to Canada and I got an opportunity to own an Xbox, which was an Xbox 360. Which of course the first opportunity I took, and I played Halo 3 and 4, and I was quite sad to learn that I couldn't play Halo 2 on it, but I digress. I know there's Halo Master Chief Collection available now, which honestly, if I get a chance to buy one of the OG Xboxes, I might, and finally experience that game for myself. But going on, obviously there was a lot of controversy when the new Halo Infinite game was showcased. I think last summer somewhere, a lot of people weren't happy with how the game looked. They talked about the graphical fidelity of the game just didn't look next gen, and I kind of agree with that aspect as well. Now, Rich kind of mentioned that he saw images of the game on 343 Industries. I think their website. They have this Halo Infinite page up, and he was quite impressed by them. I have to say, like, I think as a gamer, we still have to remain a little apprehensive in this regard. We obviously want to hold, the development companies um, at bay, or at least try and keep our expectations at bay when it comes to titles like these, because it does look like there were a couple of things that were lacking when it comes to the development of Halo Infinite. For whatever reason, I don't think 343 has been able to do the Halo franchise the justice that Bungie could do. So quite obviously, there's something that's amiss there. But it's definitely something to keep an eye on. I am very excited about the game. I do want to know how it works out for the fans of the Xbox, and obviously fans of gaming in general. Like, Halo is just such a big series that it transcends that barrier of that, it's a small game, or it's a game that represents Xbox or Microsoft as a company. So very big title in that regard. I do agree to an extent with Rich, but I have to say we still have to hold 343 accountable until we have some proof. of how the game's actually turning out to be. So I wouldn't base my judgment on just a few pictures, just my take on the matter, and we'll go from there. If you guys agree or disagree, have any comments, let me know in the bottom and the comment section, and we'll definitely have a discussion. The second thing that was also mentioned in his videos, I think it was the same video, another video that he created, was how the PS5 is missing features. Now, there's a lot of people who brought up this fact that the PS5 is missing the access to the NVMe drive, the um, extension to its disk space. And there was an article that came out from, I think, Bloomberg, that said that PlayStation is going to give access for that in summer. Honestly, personally speaking, yet again, I don't play that many games at one time that I notice it at that as that big of a deal. As my man Tyrone Magnus would say, I'm a huge fan of his channel as well, is that you play a game, you enjoy it from beginning to an end, and then once you're done, just delete and install a new one. Now there are some people who want to play multiple games at the same time, and I can see how that can be a bit of a problem, especially considering these days one game is about 60 or 80 gigs by itself. But at the same time, it is a manageable space if you plan out how you're gonna, do your gaming. And if you're someone like me who mostly focuses on big AAA titles, mostly, and then every now and then, if I have a chance, I'll play a smaller title game. I honestly, personally, I don't think it's that big of a deal. Yet again, my opinion in the matter. If you do think differently, leave it in the comment section. Would love to have a discussion in that regard and see what everyone thinks about that matter. Now, one more thing that I do think that both consoles, the both of the new consoles have certain features that are missing from my aspect. I know the Xbox does have the VRR feature that's not there on the PlayStation side of things for now. I gotta be honest, I mean, yet again, I for the longest period of time in my life, I didn't actually have a very good television set, so not having VRR, it just, I think the main thing for that is how many people do we know of have TVs that are capable of taking advantage of a feature like VRR or ALLM. And if it's not a lot of people, then I don't think it's something that needs to be rolled out immediately. I mean, if both Sony and Xbox need time to kind of develop this feature appropriately for their consoles and then roll it out, I mean, I'm all for it. I know everyone's kind of um, gunning for PlayStation for missing these features, and gunning for Xbox for not having games. I feel like Xbox has made strides when it comes to acquiring new studios and stuff, and PlayStation is trying to work the kinks out. At the end of the day, I'm not here to try and defend the corporate companies or anything like that, but I'm just saying if we give them their due time, especially considering that we're all coming out of a pandemic, I think they'll be able to pull these consoles together, fill them in with more features and stuff, and actually be able to bring out games that are truly next gen. So just my 2 cents on the matter about the missing features on the PlayStation side, and you know, less games, or well, new generation games from the Xbox side. Though I gotta say, Sony's kind of lacking on that aspect as well. I mean, Demon Souls looks fantastic. Spider-Man Miles Morales, I mean, I think, yeah, it's a bit of a glorified DLC as well, so definitely some um, missing games on both sides of the aisle. But Sony does have at least showcased plans for games like Gran Turismo, Ratchet and Clank, Returnal, that's coming out in April. So, games that you actually have a few hopes with, that okay, they're gonna be there in their roster. So, sincerely hoping that Xbox does bring something else to the table, and obviously Sony with the missing features that they have to kind of bring those in as well. So, the last thing I kind of wanted to focus on was this topic that everyone was kind of going over, and that was returnal $70 fee. Honestly, personally, I think it's okay. I don't find it that big of a deal. um, you know, AAA studios do look like they're gonna be increasing their price. As long as it's not EA and Activision, I'm okay with it. But please do let me know what you think of the video or any of the topics that we covered. Leave a comment in the comment section. Like, share, and subscribe. Leave your thoughts. Would love to hear back from you guys, and we'll definitely do another upload tomorrow. Take care, guys. Bye bye.